Hey, this is Chad with Be Gone for Good. I'm at my first gas stop at about 7:42. I got out of the house at 5:30-ish this morning. You should be able to see it on the tracker. I'm going to try and leave a link at some point to the GPS track so that you can follow along with the trip at any point if you want to, whether that's on the road on our way out to Utah or once we get into Utah, you'll actually be able to follow along with where we go on the BDR. So I won't be able to lie to you about whether or not I make Lockhart Basin because you'll see it on the GPS tracks. So I don't want to say that it was an emotional morning because that's probably not exactly the right way to put it, but it's the only thing I can think of really. I packed up, I got ready to go, and it wasn't necessarily leaving my family, which is definitely a difficult part of this. It was, for some reason, the reality of this trip was finally hitting me and making me realize that I'm wholly unprepared for this. I haven't off-roaded at any point in my life, and I'm tackling a pretty robust route. And I'm overloaded. I can tell already there's stuff that I brought that I don't need. I'm 2 hours into the trip, and I'm already wishing that I would have done things a little bit differently. Luckily, because I'm meeting a bunch of people out in Denver, I'll have the opportunity hopefully to offload some of this stuff and maybe get a little bit lighter for the actual trip. But there were a lot of things going through my head as I started riding, and I was really disappointed for not maybe taking it more seriously initially, but or maybe doing like a pack out and kind of seeing how everything worked. I am sort of a fly by the seat of your pants type of guy, so it's not unusual or surprising to think that that's how I attacked this, but I could have done a better job. Obviously, over the course of that 2 hours, I had a chance to breathe a little bit, kind of realized that nothing is so bad that I can't undo it or fix it or adjust accordingly. Maybe I just need to pack more efficiently. Not necessarily get rid of anything, but there will be things I get rid of also. Case in point, I am wearing the Climb Outrider pants. They're really nice, really comfortable. As long as it's not raining, I actually prefer to be wearing these as opposed to my Climb Latitude pants. The Climb Latitudes are what I'll probably be wearing while we're actually doing the BDR. Why do I have two sets of motorcycle pants though? There's no reason for that. I could just as easily be in my Climb Latitudes right now and be making this trip. Or vice versa, I could be in the Outriders right now as long as there's no rain. It seems like the poorer choice, but one pair of pants probably would have been sufficient, and I've got two. I took the armor out of one, which I guess is a positive, but having two pair of pants seems ridiculous already, and I'm 2 hours in. So I will let you know whether or not I dump pants while I'm in Denver. But it's things like that, and it only further reiterates the idea that traveling, I think, is the best way to learn how to travel. You can watch the videos, you can take advice, but until you see what actually works and doesn't work for you, it's difficult to know what you would sacrifice, what you have to have, and where you're going to make those, where you're going to put that line. So I'll continue thinking because I've got nothing else to do while I'm on the bike, and I'm making really, really good time. I'll probably stop for a solid lunch around noon, but other than that, it's great. The trip has begun. I'm started. I'm having a great time. I love riding pre-dawn and actually watching the sunrise or watching everything brighten up around you while you're on the road. It is the best way to get your day started, and it's looking like being a really, really good day. So thank you for watching. I will get you the link to the GPS tracks because I know some of you want to actually keep track of where I'm at, but it may not be right away. Maybe at lunch I'll be able to add that to the videos and get you the actual link. So prior to then, if you want to see it, you can go to my Facebook page. It's Be Gone for Good on Facebook, I think is the only way to look it up. And I've got the link on there, so you can check it out from there. All right? If anybody wants to see the bike, there she is back there, just hanging out. Just got our first gas stop. And And here we go. Thanks.